Okay, guys, welcome to my channel. I am Waldus Bill Fisher, and I am farming content. No, I am just getting started with this channel and expressing it and deciding what it's going to be and figuring all the paths and everything and how it's going to go. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you very much for your support. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, do it. You know, I'm not Logan Paul, smash the subscribe button. But if you do it, that gets me to 50. When I get 50 subscribers, then I can start doing live stuff. And I think it'll be off to the races then. So greatly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a dime. I'd really appreciate it if you just hit that button for me. Yeah, so because this is kind of a first time for me doing this, I thought I'd have on somebody who is a bit of an expert in this space, who has been doing this stuff for a very long time, for a lot of different ways, is seen it all come and go and whatever. And I'm super pumped to have him on the show. My friend Jason Bollinger is going to step in with us. You would know him from Attack of the Killer podcast, Cracktastic Plastic podcast, Prescribed Films, the Foreshadows in High School. We'll talk about that on another day. But anyway, here he is, Jason.
Hey everybody, I'm Jason. I've
Hey,
seen it all.
yeah, he's seen, well, at least some of it, a good part of
Yeah.
it. He had the internet. Um, anyway, so a little peek behind the curtain. This is kind of like a rough draft the first time, but I'm still going to put it out because, why not? But because that's like one thing I always want to kind of focus on here is just like, there's this magazine. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Mental Floss. And essentially it's just like cool stuff, like things that are interesting or fun or cool. And I have a ton of friends and a ton of different interests and a ton of different things that I would love to talk about, because at the end of the day, man, it's hard out there. It's a rough world. And if we could spread just like a little bit of happiness and a little bit of joy, I mean, with you, like between Attack of the Killer podcast and Cracktastic, you guys are my shot of joy and happiness weekly. So it's an amazing thing to do. So I just would kind of like to do that for other people. And one way we do that, we have just, like, again, peek behind the curtain, we just recorded a live stream for the Cracktastic channel, wherein I opened up a toy and you opened up a toy. Do you want to tell people about kind of what that's about?
Oh sure. Well, like you said, our main podcast is Cracktastic Plastic, where it's just me and my buddy Elgin. We talk about toys and toy collecting, from vintage to modern, everywhere in between. We love talking toys, showing our toys, collecting toys, and it's a lot of fun. We have a channel at Cracktastic Plastic, and we are content whores. I don't know if we can swear or not. I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
or is that even a bad word? But
it's not a good one.
we're always recording, putting out content, photos, videos like crazy, and I just wanted to, one of my ways to contribute is to do this Unbox with Me show, kind of little sub show, where I just live stream unboxing toys. People can join me if they want, which is a lot of fun, and like you just did.
Mm-hmm.
And just a great way to hang out with your friends for a little bit, which is kind of the whole thing, really. So
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's always so like fun. We always joke and when we're taking like pictures or talking about the stuff that we open, we're like, "Oh, it's so dumb," and sometimes you know what it is. Like these are talking, like you have robots that for no viable reason turned into Lamborghinis, and I'm obsessed with giant reptiles that are like apparently like 16 years old and love pizza, and they joke. And why not? Why wouldn't they skateboard? It's just like you have to learn in life to like have fun with things. And I'm not saying this is for everybody, the same type of things. But everybody's a dork for something. I don't care who you are. Everybody's a goober for something, and I just love that energy, that happiness, that joy. If it doesn't spark joy, you get rid of it.
and I
And I
love when
just
people
have
find
that.
that connection. Like you said, for me, these little plastic robots, they are what connects me to my childhood, keeping that inner child alive in me. keeping that joy in my life. So that's why I play with toys.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, all the things.
Okay, so just after that kind of little bit of an intro, I peek behind the curtain. We opened up toys just a few minutes ago, and the one I opened up was this super cool Leonardo Godzilla crossover that I got for my birthday yesterday from the beautiful Amanda Klingskills, my fiance. Here's the box for it.
She's pretty cool.
And yeah, she's pretty damn cool because she got me not just this guy, but these two guys to go with it. So this is the first wave of the Turtles Godzilla crossover. And there's also Raph as Rodan, not Ralph. That's different. Those are different turtles. I love those goofy things.
Yeah.
But also Mikey and King Ghidorah. I don't know if you can see that very well, but hey, man, we're a work in progress. The lighting will get better, I promise. But yeah, so I just got super excited about seeing this Mikey King Ghidorah sitting there, and I'm like, well, Leo needs somebody to fight. This guy, look at him, he's ready to go. He needs somebody to fight. So I'm gonna open up this Godzilla Cross Ninja Turtles Mikey with King Ghidorah Playmates.
Yay!
Yay! But before I do you want to show what you just opened and maybe what you're getting ready to open?
Sure. I had just opened up this Sideswipe. He's from the Devastation subline of Studio Series and Transformers. He's based on the G1 Sideswipe. It's a red Lamborghini. Really freaking cool. The thing that sets this guy apart from others is he comes with cell shading, which is really wicked cool. And they got a lot of the coloring right. Really tried to make him look like the original. So really stoked. He's one of my favorites.
Yes, awesome.
But I'm gonna open. Guess what? Not a Transformer.
What?
Shocking. I know. I just got a bunch of these. From the second I saw these toys, I wanted them, and the initial reviews were horrible because they were breaking.
Oh no!
And so I stayed away, and I was super bummed about it because I really Dungeons and Dragons was one of my favorite cartoons growing up.
Yeah.
And so they Hasbro released these awesome figures. Each set comes with a die, a different sized die. All the boxes have this neat die type cutout on it. This first wave has Hank and Diana. This is a 2-pack with Bobby and Uni. And these are, they came out there like $20, and then so they went to, you know, your Ross's and your Ollie's, and I just played that long game, and they finally went down to $3.99 a piece. So
There's
I'm like,
nothing wrong with that at all.
So I'll screw it. So I can get I got this first wave with all three of these for less than one would have been new. So really, really excited to have these. And even though I love this packaging, I'll still save the packaging because it's great. But I'm pretty excited to open these up. They all have really cool artwork on the spine.
That's
to go together and form a picture.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's what okay. Well, the way I'd like to do this probably going forward makes sense to me. You're the guest, so why don't you go first? Open it up, and then as you're opening, tell a little bit more about maybe your relationship with the actual toy and the show and everything.
Yeah. I grew up in small town Iowa, and a very small town and a very small school. I had a graduating class of 24, and there just weren't didn't have a lot of friends. Oh, maybe I did that wrong. Okay. Learning. I should just went from the bottom. Anyway, instead of messing with this top here, but yeah, just watched a lot of cartoons. The cartoons are the reason I love Transformers today. I just having that. I had those. They were my friends. They were the connection to something positive. And here's this package. They're just wrapped up in here.
Oh, okay.
A little tape on it.
So I noticed on that it was that a closed box.
It was.
So that's like the big thing. How do you feel about the closed box?
Well, this was in the time where Hasbro switched away from the plastic cover with the. I'd imagine it normally would have had just a bubble before, but they went to the windowless packaging to be economically responsible, to be to make the planet better. And then all they had was terrible feedback from every person who ever bought toys, and everyone in the world hated it. So they're like, okay, fine, we'll go back to Windows, and they have. And for if you're a collector that doesn't open, if you're a mint and box collector, it sucked because one, you can't even see the toy. It sucks. But also like you can't see any QC problems. You don't know what's happening in there, and then it also changed the artwork on the package for those who have all their boxes together. Now these look different than the other ones in the series, and blah blah blah. Messed everything up. So I mean, I definitely am pro window, just because I've done it 100 times where you got two of the same in the store, and you're like, I think the paint on this one's better. I'm taking this one. It's just, it's holy crap. This looks awesome for just being a little tiny figure.
That is cool.
So yeah.
Is any of that soft goods or flexible, like the
it's
chest
all
or anything?
It's all hard plastic. But like I don't know about him, but the main one, Hank, he notoriously, his elbows would just snap and break. So I'm not going to move him. I'm going to just leave him how he came out of the package. He's going to be holding a club. We'll probably put in this hand. We'll find in here somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the little club. It's got
the Whomper. Yeah.
Sculpting on it. So, yeah, we'll call that good before I snap a thumb off. But,
that's a lot of club for a little guy.
I know.
That's a
that
serious
looks so good.
Stick. Yeah, that does look super awesome.
And then let's get Uni out of here. Oh,
adorable. Adorable.
Yeah. And comes with a little 12-sided die,
which is cool. That's a really cool extra.
Yeah, a little extra for this. Yeah, holy crap, those are awesome. I 1,000,000% wished I had got these sooner because they look really good.
Yeah. So you like the cartoon? Have you ever played the game?
Oh yeah, we small town Iowa. It was me and some. I didn't have a lot of friends, but we did. The group of friends we did have, we all did everything together. Starting with Boy Scouts, we had a Boy Scout troop, and everyone in Boy Scouts were also in our skateboarding group. We all did that. We all role played together, which go hand in hand with some of those camping trips and skate trips. But we'd have meetings, and after scout meetings, or during campouts, we would role play in the same group of friends because it was a small town. We did all the things together, and did it a lot. Growing up. And now my 15-year-old daughter is doing it, and it's really fun to like picking her up from school after because they do it at school now. It's like a whole thing, and not even outcast behind some shed, whatever. But just all the way home, it's like, so what'd your campaign do today? What monsters did you fight? And she's, it's just great hearing her talk about it too.
And we actually had a games club when I was in high school.
Awesome.
So I stayed, mostly we played Vampire the Masquerade.
Okay.
But, which is like, I don't know if you know, but it's like Dungeons and Dragons, but with vampire. It's whatever. Anyway, but yeah, that's part of what I want to do with the show too. Is like I mean, yeah, we're gonna open some toys, but I want to hear those cool little stories about stuff like that. And so the show came first, and then into the role playing, or the show was probably. How old were you when that show came out? Because I feel like it was a little before my time.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know without looking right now. It was definitely on when I was in school because I'm obviously old.
Well, we were talking about this the other day. There's like 5 years difference between us, 5 or 6, and depending on where the
83.
months fall, 83. Okay, so but a lot of stuff happened in that 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, it
Like,
did.
even the idea of cartoons and what they could be, and all the tie-ins and the merchandise and all that, from where you first started get to where, like, look at what's there for the Dungeons and Dragons versus what happened with Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Like, and you can't say it's the idea, because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is literally just word soup. It's just, I mean, it was created to make fun of Daredevil. I mean, it's such a ridiculous thing that become the biggest thing in the world.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So that's cool. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in, I believe, and open up. Unless you got everything out of there and everything.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. I'm good.
Simple. I
Do
like it. So the Mikey Kaiju in a Half Shell. This made us both laugh before, and it still makes me laugh. The 1/1200th. I mean, like, it's such a dorky thing. Like, that's like, because you know what I want. Like, everybody that collects anything, whether it's sloppy like me or a little more dialed in like you, or the super piggy people, they all know that the sizes, and 1/12 is supposed to be like a 12th of how tall it would normally be. Turns out, because these are kaiju, this is 1/1200, and that's such a
So
small
funny.
little. Somebody dorky that worked there was like, "We're putting this on there. We have to." And then somebody's like, "Oh, is it worth the extra printing?" And then all of us nerds got it, and we're like, "Yay!" We're gonna get old Slashy out here and work on opening up this. Ooh, Slashy, I kind of like that. Yeah. His Jason has got me to name my knife, because his is Sharps McGee, and it's super cool. It's the only knife I've ever seen that makes its own transforming noise when it opens up.
It's weird, yeah.
Completely
Me
on its
too.
own with no
Yeah.
help. But I have just this little Gerber, but Slashy might work. I don't know.
That's not
Let's see if
bad.
that sticks around. We'll see if it sticks around. So this one thing I love about this packaging, it is so tight and nice. I told this story on the other stream, but just to be clear, yesterday was my birthday. Turned 27.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, appreciate it. 27 years old and holding. But no, actually 44. But I got all 3 of these as a bulk kind of birthday gift for my girl, and because we're from the Midwest and we talk about these things and brag about them. These are, I think, like 30 or 35 normally. I mean, something like that.
Yep,
They're like
yep.
30, right?
I
In
think
that
so.
range. And she got all 3 mint condition, like nicer than they were probably even available on the shelves. All 3 mint condition for under $70 shipped.
Heck yeah.
That's a hell of a deal. So I'm trying to be gentle with these boxes. But all right. Let's open Mikey up. So one thing that was interesting, what kind of triggered me to be like, oh, I got to open another one today, is because in the picture on the back here, so the first wave of these is just Leo as Godzilla, Raph as Rodan, and Mikey as King Ghidorah. Now, if you look at the back, though, you can see old Donnie is going to be Jet Jaguar in the future. And there's a rumor in the other wave that we're going to have a Foot Soldier as Mechagodzilla and Shredder as Destroyer. No idea if that's going to happen or not. But
Hope so, man. That'd be so
metal would be a Destroyer Shredder? Like, can you just imagine?
Yeah.
I hope they make him bigger, though. That would be the only cool thing. but then you know you can extrapolate. Like I was talking about things that would be great in that series. Like I don't know who, but I don't know if they have the rights. But can you imagine how cool a crossover between Kong and Splinter would be?
Oh yeah.
Or like and then you know we need a Bebop and a Rocksteady down the road. I think that could be a great wave three. Splinter and Bebop and Rocksteady, or Mothra. We talked about Mothra as you know
Okay,
April O'Neil. You know
perfect.
anything's feasible. Like they could keep going. So just go buy these guys because I need more of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna will those into existence like I did with Dracula as Shredder from NECA Line. I'm gonna will these into existence. I take full credit for that. It's
Yep.
nobody else's choice or fault. Years before I even thought of it, definitely wasn't in play. Anyway, so but sorry, but anyway, ADHD is fun. But if you look at the back, I don't know if you can see the artwork. It makes it look like Mikey's two arms would be the other two Godzilla heads. So this artwork probably came a little early because that's not what the toy looks like.
Oh.
The toy does look super cool, but that's not what the toy looks like. So we're going to take out of the plastic here, and comes with, so this is Mikey and everything that comes with him, but he has these pretty big wings in here strapped into this kind of, if I'm honest, kind of bland cityscape. I mean, it's fun, but it's kind of a bland cityscape. So they were tied, one strap tied it to the actual box, and then one strap tied them together. So translucent, kind of see-through wings.
Cool.
You can see movement behind them. Yeah, so they're kind of like the electric kind of, because that was Ghidorah's big thing. It always looked like yellow lightning, but it was supposed to be gravity, and I guess gravity looks like yellow lightning. I don't like. Don't try. It drives me crazy when I watch some of these Godzilla videos and guys are like, "Well, the specific gravity of the blah blah blah." I'm like, they are giant monsters playing punch punch kill. Shut up. Just don't stop thinking about it, man.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. Like you got to be. I always, when I hear people start saying stuff like that, I'm like, I bet you're fun at parties. I bet you're just a great time at parties. So, what was kind of different on these specifically, I love when they package this stuff like it's going to the moon. I'm
Mhm.
like, what are we doing here, guys? This is not going to space. But I actually kind of enjoy the fact that some of these things you have to, so far, both of them, you kind of have to put together.
Mhm.
So that's fun. Looks like his tail. Okay, these are, you know, if you know Ghidorah, is this kind of split tail, which looks to me like kind of like real phallically looking. This is not for children, I've decided. Slides together somehow.
See, doing stuff on camera is really fun, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? Listen, there's been times I'm like, "What's Jason doing?" He's just staring at it. I'm like, now I know why. Okay, I just rammed them together, but that's what the tail's gonna look
Very
like on the
cool.
back of him. And let's see, let's get a little Mikey out of a shell here. Dude,
So
I've told
dumb.
people before, like it's weird. Some toy shows and stuff are so serious.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, oh, you remember? This is very. Look at this. Is the upper parameter of the down. No, it's like just have fun. Like it's like what do? How can you possibly be that serious about this hobby and not just?
Exactly.
So, little looks like translucent Elgin. I love this guy. Little translucent. Um, part of my goal is to get Elgin to buy these. I think he might after
That's
if
a
he
good. Yeah,
watches this.
I
Yeah,
want to after.
Elgin is a fellow who I'm hoping to have on the show as well. He is also your co-host on
Yep.
Cracktastic Plastic. But yeah, look at these cool little nunchucks.
Nuclear reacting looking.
Yeah, I think it's like the gravity lightning that holds them together. I don't know. Comes with two of those. Let's get the second one out.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a comic book tie-in to this line. It'd be pretty cool.
There is a Ninja Turtles / Godzilla comic book line, but I have kind of a new rule with. I don't know if it ties into this perfectly. One can assume it would, but I have kind of a new rule with comics because they've gotten so expensive, and it's hard for me to get to a shop. Kind of living in the middle of nowhere, I just wait for trades, and I'll just buy the
Yeah.
trade when the story's done. I'll buy the trade. It's always got like extra stuff. It's like buying the DVD, you know. Instead of rushing out to the
Yeah.
theater, I just wait to buy the DVD. And a lot of times you can get a hardcover edition, put it on the shelf. It looks great. When I bag up single issues, I don't want to open them up and read them again, you know. But if it's a book that's on the shelf, it's meant to be opened and read. But I assure you, when that comes out, I will be buying it. Just like I really want to buy all the DC versus Godzilla and Kong toys, things. Because have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
McFarlane has made a bunch of toys for him. They're really cool. It's the Legendary Verse, the new version of Kong and Godzilla, and so it's like Legendary Kong X Godzilla versus the Justice League.
Hell yeah!
And it's
Michael
like
won in on
literally
that
all you
too.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally all you want. I'd be surprised if Mike didn't know about it, but McFarlane made a bunch of toys where it's like Legendary Kong with Batman and Legendary Godzilla with Superman, and it's pretty cool because the Superman has like a what I would assume is like a 12 size Superman, and then a big Godzilla, and then like a little bitty Superman to go in front of the big Godzilla. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so just like just like the Leo,
easily confused us too.
Yes, yeah, he's got plug-in spots where you plug in all the things. Excuse me, Mikey. Sorry, just to bite something, buddy. We're gonna be okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's the right direction. Sweet, yeah, pops right in there. So that's his tail on there, and if you look at his tail, the little spots, the little shells in there.
Oh,
Yeah, they're cool. Jason, goddamn. Leo's shell you had to pop on, but his is already on. I'm assuming, so you can pop the wings in. Let's see here. Kind of curious how well these would stay in. But
man, that looks cool.
Yeah, right. The big wings. And everybody knows Ghidorah has 3 heads, but so they put him on his shoulders instead of the ends of his hands. So he still has the 3 heads. And again, like I noticed before, he's looking up. I don't want to mess with anything that makes these guys look up. Or they're just cross-eyed, which is both of these, viable. But look at those teeth and the little dragon mouth in there. And this guy is, I mean, with the wings on, he's not small.
No.
Like that's a pretty nice little fella there. And then pop in. I love the idea that a gigantic mutant radiated turtle dragon thing still needs nunchucks. Like that's amazing. But yeah, it's super cool. Nunchucks there, like a little gravity powered electricity between the two. And by the way, I think somewhere, this is a little inside baseball, but sometime Brian Clark might watch this video and he's just going to be screaming at YouTube the entire time. Yeah. It's like, no, that's not what that, no. Anyway, making Brian scream is kind of a hobby of mine.
Yeah.
On the show and everything. It's just so fun. Yeah, there he is. The Mikey King Ghidorah of the Turtles Godzilla crossover.
Can you see them together? Kind of profile?
Yeah. About 2. And they're pretty, like the body wise. Mikey's actually smaller because he ain't got them thighs, boy. them thighs. It's January, but it's still thickness over here, boys. Watch out. These thighs are serious business on this guy. And Mikey's got them littler legs. But look at these tails. Like the
That's so
tails are
cool.
still super cool. Like I'm kind of worried. Rodan doesn't have a tail. He's just got a little nubby guy. I'm worried about Ralph Rodan falling over him. But these tails come down. They're awesome. They're flat on the bottom. So right where they sit, they like these things are solid. Like Mikey's a little shakier, but maybe it's because I don't have this thing in him perfect. But he's not going to fall over. Don't mind me banging on the table. But also something I didn't, I guess. Look at his cool little horns and those little growths on his face and stuff. I mean, like this is definitely made with a little love, man. These aren't just kind of slapped together. I like them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Only one more in this series to open up, the Ralph Rodan, which who knows, I might open up sometime down the road on another, either here or maybe on your show. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, so tell everybody where they can find you when it comes to toy related stuff.
Cracktasticplastic.com. Everything's there. You can listen to the podcast straight from there. You can get all of our socials on there. So we love talking toys with you. So find us there and connect. And we have wish lists and other things on there. It's the place to be. Cracktasticplastic.com.
Yep. And I am a member of the CORE, the Cracktastic Organization of Retro Plastic Specialists. And I also am a subscriber on YouTube. Tell them a little bit about the CORE and the YouTube and what they get if they decide. I mean, no pressure. Like nobody's out here trying to like take advantage of people.
Yeah.
But if you decide to sign up and support these shows, which I personally do, what kind of benefits do they get for doing that?
Well, first of all, we appreciate it, man. It's awesome to have your support and everyone else's too. And enlist in the CORE, CORPS. That's the way to get there. It's like our Patreon. It's the same on YouTube as a join button down there, but you get for up to $5 a month, you can get lots of cool things like bonus episodes just for CORE members. You get shout outs on the show, early access to videos, and you get to be in a chat with Elgin, I, and all the other CORE members. It's a lot of fun. And again, really appreciate everyone all the CORE members and you for having me on today and letting me talk about this stuff. So appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And you know what? Little again, peek behind the curtain. A lot of this stuff doesn't happen without you guys and everything you do. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And to all you guys watching this, please just hit that subscribe button. Share this with your friends. This is just the beginning. We got a lot more going on. And if you watch this and it's your vibe, or even if it's not, you think it might be somebody you know's vibe, have them hop in. The more the merrier, guys. So appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good afternoon, evening, day. Bye.